hi here. I kind of like the background, I'm not gonna lie. So, I have just woke up from a nap. I went to uni this afternoon, I got home and I've slept. Hi ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I asked over on my Instagram to ask me questions and I'm just going to do a Q&A. I didn't have time to film like a better video, so I just thought, well, I haven't done a Q&A in like a while. I think it's been like 2 months, I haven't done one. So why not, sisters? If you don't follow me on my Instagram is Saxton_YT, and so is my Twitter, so go and follow me. I am so funny over there. So anyway, let's get on with the questions. So the first question is, do you cringe watching yourself back? Sometimes I do, sometimes I'm like, what the f, Jack, why have you said that? Or like, Jack, you are a bit cringy, but honestly, I do make myself laugh, and I don't know if this is going to come across like big-headed. I do think I am funny. When I first started YouTube, I was so shy on camera. I think that's what made me cringe, and now when I rewatch myself, like my first videos, I think, what, Jack, like, you are cringy. Now, I think the cringier, the funnier. The next question is, what was your least favourite subject at school? My least favourite subject at school, actually it depends, because sometimes it would be PE, just because I liked sports. Sometimes I like rounders, and like in the summer when we did all the athletic stuff and all that lot, I like trampolining. However, I hate football, I hate rugby, and there was like a compulsory stuff, like I had to do that. I can't play football, I can't kick a ball, I can't throw a ball. So doing rugby or anything like that, or like football, wasn't for me, and I used to stand at the back all the time. I just hated it, and I am a really cold person, so being out in the cold for like an hour in shorts and like a rugby top wasn't for me. I wanted to die most of the time, actually all the time when I was doing football or rugby. And if anyone tried to tackle me to the floor, like, off, get the fuck off me, because I am not getting muddy for rugby. French, I hated. I can barely even speak English, ladies and gentlemen, never mind French. When did you start YouTube? I started YouTube around about, it would be 2 years in April, but I kind of didn't start properly until September, so it'd be like 2 years in September. What's your worst moment of your life? This is not the worst thing what's happened to me, but I can't actually think of one at the top of my head. I probably have quite a lot, but the other day, this is like embarrassing. The other day I went to the petrol station and I put petrol in, I went to go and pay, came back and I sat in the fucking passenger seat and no one else was with me. And I thought, I don't know what I thought, but I got in by the passenger seat and thought, fuck, I'm driving. So I had to climb over. That was embarrassing. That's not the worst thing what's ever happened to me, but I can't think of one at the moment. Why did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel because I didn't have a lot of friends. And I still don't have a lot of friends now, but I've made friends because of YouTube. I also really like editing and filming, and I really like making people laugh. And I know that sometimes I don't make people laugh, but I make myself laugh, so that's all what matters. And it's like, in my hometown, no one really has done YouTube. Like, some people may have like uploaded and stopped like really young, like maybe like 10 or 11, but I was like the first person in like my town, my area, to do YouTube properly. And I feel like I still am the only person. I have Sarah, but like, she doesn't live in my hometown. So it's like kind of something new. What did your friends think about you starting your YouTube channel? I wanted to start a YouTube channel for around about like a year, and my friends were like telling me to start it and don't care about what people say, and then I started it and I didn't really tell anyone that I did. People who I like know but not like close to, people like come up to me saying, oh my god, I watched your YouTube channel. They say it's good, but they might be just saying that because I'm stood right in front of them, when really behind closed doors they might be taking the piss out of me, but I'm okay about it. And I feel like sometimes when I go out in the pub, like an older, I say like someone like 25, like comes up to me and says, oh my god, you're a YouTuber, which they probably are taking the piss out of me, but I'm not bothered. That also follows on to, what does your family think about you doing YouTube? I think the same because I've got an older brother and a younger brother, so the friends like both know that I do like their friends know that I do YouTube and probably watch my videos, they might think it's a little bit weird. My older brother doesn't really understand it, my younger brother does. They'll probably just think I'm weird. Like again, it's like something new in my family. I don't want a 9 to 5 job. I'd rather try and get something out of YouTube than sit in an office or sit in like doing a job I don't enjoy. But my mum doesn't understand it, neither does my dad. And when I got like a lot of hate on Sarah's video, which went viral, the reaction to Logan Paul's diss track. I got quite a lot of hate, so I was like telling my mum, because honestly I'm not bothered about it. Like obviously it did bother me, like getting a lot of hate all at once, but it wasn't on my channel, on my videos. Like I would have to go onto the video to see like the hate comments. Actually, I don't think it actually did bother me. Like I couldn't give a shit about what people, especially about what people think about me over the internet. Like I knew that I was kind of going to get a little bit of hate. I didn't realise how big the video was going to get. I did say that I didn't like the diss track, so obviously people are going to come for me for that. I said it was boring, so I can understand why people came for me. But I told my mum about like the hate comments, and I'm reading them out like laughing, and she was like telling me, do you really want to do this? Trying to like, not trying to put me off, but like I think she was just like a bit upset about all the hate comments I got. Was you popular at high school? I'm not gonna say that I wasn't popular, because I think I was popular. Like I was in the popular group. I wasn't the popular person. I'd probably say that I was the least popular in the popular group. Like people knew who I was, but like they couldn't give a shit who I was. I also have like my older brother's like popular. It sounds a bit weird because we're like older now, but my brother was like popular in high school, so that kind of like everyone knew me for my brother, and then I was like in the popular group, but I was like the least popular in there. I honestly wish I wasn't in the popular group at school. I'm still friends with most of my friends in the popular group, but I feel like it made me not want to do YouTube because I was like, people knew who I was. That sounds so big-headed, but because people knew who I was, that made me don't want to do YouTube because more people knew who I was. So if I was like had a smaller friendship group and not a lot of people knew who I was, then I think I would have done YouTube earlier on. I don't know if that makes sense or not. How do you deal with fake friends? Just get them out, because you don't need them. Have you ever had a serious relationship? Because I kind of don't want one at the moment. I'd rather focus on myself, and especially now I go to uni, I work and I do YouTube, and if I had a serious relationship, I feel like the relationship would overtake YouTube and I wouldn't have time to do YouTube. What is your opinion on Article 13? Basically, I don't really understand it. Like I kind of do, and I kind of know that it's going to affect people in the social media industry. People like me who are trying to get a career in like YouTube or something like that. It's going to affect people who are just using Instagram and Twitter and like reposting memes and stuff like that. It's going to affect people who already got careers in the social media industry. I feel like the government and the mainstream media wants to control social media somehow, because it is kind of just like, it's good, like it's like this, it's kind of just like whatever I want to put out, I can put out. So if I want to take someone's music video, I can put that out, which I think that's bad. I feel like people who are just taking people's stuff and re-uploading it onto YouTube, something needs to happen with that, because I understand people are earning money or stuff like that, and yeah. However, people like me who react to stuff and put memes in their videos, if that was to get copyrighted, and my channel would be deleted and people would not be able to see my content. So that pisses me off, because the mainstream media is slowly going down and YouTube and stuff like that is going up. The media industry wants to have control over social media, so this is why they're putting the law in place. I 100,000% think that it won't go through with the amount of backlash it's got. However, I am grateful, kind of, so don't come for me if you don't agree with me, that Brexit is happening, because that means it won't affect, it will affect me, it will affect everyone, like every country, it will affect people in America, but it won't, instead of getting my channel deleted because of one copyright, like if I got done for copyright, my channel would be deleted if we was in the EU. However, people outside the EU will still just get a strike However, people in the EU won't be able to see. I don't know if that is gonna make sense at all, so don't take my information. If you want to go and look it up, I'll leave a link in the description. It is really important. Like, I'm not just saying that because I want a career in this, it will affect everyone. Are you struggling filming, editing, working and doing uni all at the same time? I go to uni 3 days a week and I work 3 days a week, and then I have one day which I film. So I try to edit mostly at night. I am struggling a little bit, but I feel like I will find a balance on how to do it, and I think I have. I really want to put 2 videos out a week, but I know I can't at the moment because I have like all my assignments due in. I break up for Christmas, hopefully I can put 2 videos out a week for like 3 weeks or something. And then I finish at the end of April, so I will be putting 2 videos out a week. It is annoying me how I'm focusing my time on like working and doing uni because my main goal is YouTube. So I want to spend as much time as I can, but I know that I need a backup. So if YouTube wasn't to work out, I have a degree in media. Yeah, so I am struggling a little bit, but I'd rather struggle and get a video out than not struggle and not give any time to YouTube because I'm working and I'm doing uni. Have you had any mental health issues in the past? I would say yes, and I still have it now. I've never been diagnosed for any mental health issues, but I 100% have anxiety. It's not funny, but I went on holiday in the summer and I had like 3 panic attacks, and it was all by myself at night. I think it's because it was in like a change of location and I didn't know the area. My friends who I went with like went out at night, and because I don't like going out, I never went out, so I was sat in the like apartment by myself. Sounds really lonely. I did try and go out. I went out on the first night and I enjoyed myself, and then like the 3rd night I went out again and I didn't enjoy myself. I had a lot of anxiety. So that's why I went home, and I could feel myself, like, when I was walking home, I could feel like, I was about to have a panic attack. I luckily got to the room and then had one. I didn't have one in the streets, so I wasn't having a mental breakdown in public. I don't really know what triggers it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And if anyone does, honestly, do go and speak to the doctors. I haven't. That's just because I haven't had one since my holiday, and I was definitely gonna go. I was gonna go after my holiday. I just thought, well, I may as well just give it a bit of time, see if I have see if I'm anxious about other stuff when I got home. And I was fine, and I haven't had one since my holiday. But if it was to get worse, I would definitely go to the doctors and see what they can do, because... So that's the end of the video. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you got to know me a little bit more. I feel like the questions were a bit personal, but oh well, ladies, gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Hopefully it will be a good one.